you go. Good job. Hi everyone, Joanne here at the Wabasso Public Library coming to you for today's virtual story time. Today we actually have a special guest here. Amelia is going to read the story. All right, Amelia, what story do you have for us?
Grandpa's Tractor by Michael Garland.
All right.
Grandpa's Tractor. Grandpa Joe and Timmy were going to see the old farm where Grandpa Joe used to live when he was a boy. Grandpa Joe told Timmy that the farm had been sold long ago, but there was still something there to see. When they arrived, the first thing they saw was an old boarded-up farmhouse and faded red barn with a roof fallen in. It's hard to believe, Grandpa said, but this was a beautiful place. There was no other houses around here, just open fields and pastures for the cows. Grandpa Joe and Timmy walked through the weeds past the barn. There it is, said Grandpa. What's that? asked Timmy as he pointed to a rusty hulk of machinery. That's the most important thing a farmer can ever own. It's a tractor, Grandpa said with a sad smile. When I was a boy, that tractor was new with shiny red paint. My father used it for almost all the chores around the farm, Grandpa said proudly. Timmy started at the old tractor. It was covered with rust. Only a few bits of red paint were left. The tires were flat and splattering were growing all out the engines. When I was your age, my dad let me sit on his lap and steer the tractor as we plowed through the fields, Grandpa said with a happy smile. The more Grandpa Joe talked about the tractor, the more excited he became. After we plowed, we would plant the seeds for the corn or alfalfa to feed the cows. Timmy imagined the tractor when it was shiny red, with its motor rumbling, with tires that were new and round. When it was harvest time, we gathered the corn and hay and stored all of it in the silo for the cows to eat during the winter. Grandpa pointed to the tumbling down tower that used to be the silo. In the fall, my father would hitch the wagon into the back and ride the whole family up to the orchard to pick apples. Grandpa laughed. I would eat the most, as many as I picked. By now, Timmy could see the shiny red tractor, even though it was standing right next to a pile of rust. We would load the wagon with our corn and squash and pumpkins and sell them down by the road. Timmy remembered his own mom and dad buying pumpkins last year for Halloween. My father could fix this tractor no matter what broke. He knew every nut and bolt. He could take it all apart and put it right back together. I used to help him. Timmy wished he could fix the broken down tractor right now. In the winter, he hooked the sled into the tractor and hauled firewood to heat the house, Grandpa said. Timmy tried to imagine winter, even though it was summer. At Christmas, Mother would bundle up all the children, and Dad would give us a ride to the sled back to the woods so we could pick out our Christmas tree. When Timmy looked at the old farmhouse, he could picture the smoke rising from the chimney and lights from the Christmas tree twinkling through the window. Grandpa, thanks for bringing me here, Timmy said. I never knew tractors were so important.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and thank you, Amelia, for reading us that story. That was great. You did a good job. All right, we'll see you guys all again next time. Bye-bye.